The NBA playoffs won't be as fun without LeBron James. There have written on this absurd Lakers season, and there will probably be even more to come this summer. LeBron James, some people may say they have LeBron fatigue. Others may say that, I don't think the postseason is going to be bad. The East it's not only LeBron's skills that make him so compelling, it's also the hidden stake Shahud Her manufactured or no to thought follow him on every title run. Like, how, even as the Warriors have dulled much of the playoffs, James has been providing theatrics that keep things juicy. Just last season, the postseason isn't only about crowning a champion, especially when that has felt preordained for the third year in a row. It's also about losing. That conversation sucks. I want the late night. The NBA's postseason is still in very good hands. Kahi and Kyrie, related slideshow, best of the NBA season provided by Iman.
Raindrops, drop top, top smoking, no